What's up guys, so today on WWE 2K23 we're going to be doing Universe mode, and we're going to be seeing how long does it take Sami Zayn to win the Universal title, because I feel like Sami deserves it, you know, that whole bloodline story that happened. So we're going to go ahead and put him into the Universal title division, so I'll be back in a sec. Right, Sami Zayn is now in the Universal title division, all the way down to number 8 in the division, so he's last. And now he's going to have to slowly work his way up to winning that Universal title. So we deleted Raw and NXT so that it's only SmackDown and pay-per-views. So let's go ahead and go to the first SmackDown now. Will Sami Zayn be in a match? Nope, Sami Zayn is not actually here. Oh, simulate. Gotta keep an eye on Roman. He did just lose to Santos Escobar, so that might put Santos Escobar number 1 in the division, which is where Brock Lesnar was. Also, we have Sami Zayn vs Jey Uso in the first match, the opening match, and Sami Zayn gets a win. Here we are now at WrestleMania Backlash. Brock Lesnar gets a title match, as we have Sami Zayn in a 6-man tag team match. Let's go ahead and simulate Kofi Kingston and I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm getting confused. We don't talk about this. Anyway, Roman Reigns is still champion. So Sami, you need to keep your eye on Roman Reigns, okay? Keep your eyes on Roman. That's a pretty good triple threat, you know. No appearance by Sami Zayn on this week's SmackDown. That's interesting. Let's just go ahead and check this SmackDown. I'm pretty sure every match he's been in so far he's won. But once again, no appearance by Sami Zayn. He needs to pick up the pace on these appearances, man, because Roman Reigns is very soon going to be getting to like 1,000 days or something like that. Once again, sick triple threat. Oh, Sami Zayn is in a pretty good fatal 4-way with Brock Lesnar, Shinsuke Nakamura and Karrion Kross, and Brock Lesnar takes the win. We are now at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, and Roman's in a triple threat with Karrion Kross and Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, and Brock Lesnar's the new Universal Champion. And Sami Zayn not even booked at the pay-per-view. Brock Lesnar is the new Universal Champion. How interesting. Sami Zayn in a triple threat. And he loses because Karrion Kross takes the W. Next SmackDown now. Will Sami Zayn be here? Yes, he will, in another triple threat against the same 2 people, and Sami Zayn takes the victory this time. At the end of this video, I will put like a different type of screen there and show you how many matches he won and he lost. One will be on left side and loss will be on the right side, but no appearance by Sami Zayn on this week's SmackDown. We have Money in the Bank coming up, so will Sami Zayn be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? That is the question. Most likely not though, because he's not even on the Go Home show for Money in the Bank. The ladder match does not include Sami Zayn, but I don't see it for the actual briefcase here. I'm gonna go ahead and check if there's... Yeah, there's a briefcase one, and this one does have Sami Zayn in it. But Shinsuke Nakamura wins the briefcase. And Brock Lesnar is still your Universal Champion, whilst Madcap Moss won the 6-man ladder. Now, back at the next SmackDown. Sami Zayn vs Ridge Holland. And Sami Zayn does pick up the victory in a rivalry match. I haven't done one of these videos in ages. I think I last did it with like Brock Lesnar when I put him in the IC title division. Sami vs Ridge Holland again in their rivalry match, and Sami picks up another victory over Ridge Holland. Shinsuke Nakamura cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on Brock Lesnar. As we once again against Ridge, but Drew McIntyre gets involved and he won. And Shinsuke Nakamura is your new Universal Champion. SummerSlam is just around the corner now as we are on the Go Home show for SummerSlam. Sami Zayn vs Ridge Holland again, and Sami Zayn takes another victory. Will they end a rivalry at SummerSlam? Let's see. As Sami Zayn does pick up the win at SummerSlam. I didn't check who might have won the Universal Championship. So we're just going to go ahead to go to news. Okay, Roman Reigns has won it back. Roman Reigns won the Universal Championship back. And he's against Sheamus. No sign of Sami Zayn on this week's SmackDown. Once again, no signs of him. Is he taking time off or something? Next SmackDown here. Come on, make an appearance. Sami Zayn in a triple threat match, and Drew McIntyre wins. All three of those men have won in a triple threat against each other, which would have been nicer if Sami Zayn won. Sami Zayn now in a 2-on-2 tag team match, and they lose to Butch and Mansoor. Sami Zayn and Xavier Woods do take an L there, but it's now Clash at the Castle. Will Sami Zayn be on this pay-per-view? No, he won't. Santos Escobar is Intercontinental Champion. The Usos retain. Roman Reigns retains. And Gunther beat Big E. Which obviously means that Gunther lost his championship. That's not the one we're facing for though, as we face Jimmy Uso in the main event of SmackDown but lose. At least we are main eventing, that is good. Sami Zayn versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso picks up the victory over Sami Zayn. Both Usos beat Sami in like, pretty sure both of those were in the main event. Is Sami main eventing? I know Gunther is. Sami doesn't even... Oh, he does appear in a great fatal 4-way match that Drew McIntyre picks up the victory on. Extreme Rules is just around the corner now. Will Sami finally get a match for the Universal title as he faces Mace on SmackDown and takes the dub? Drew McIntyre has earned the right to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. As Roman does retain the championship though, picking up a big victory over Drew McIntyre. Sami Zayn just needs a match against Roman Reigns, but he can't get it. I'm imagining he's not very far through that division, as we still do have a lot more months to go by. Not in that fatal 4-way at all, but we do face Shanky on SmackDown, which we do pick up a victory. That's a bit of a random matchup, but okay. Next SmackDown here. Are we even going to be booked? No, we are not. We were not booked on that SmackDown. Man, I think Sami Zayn's being a part-timer. But as I say that, he appears in a triple threat with Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar, as Drew McIntyre once again picks up a victory in one of those big matches. Not even Brock could stop Drew. Roman in a pretty big triple threat, as Sami Zayn trying to get revenge on Jimmy Uso, and he does. And Roman wins that triple threat too. We need to keep an eye on Roman Reigns. Sami, you need to the good thing is, he's getting matches against people in the bloodline. As Shanky just beat Sami. That's a bit embarrassing. But the good thing is that Sami is facing people in the bloodline. But Sami's not even here. Not even appearing on this week's SmackDown. Now we are at Survivor Series. Sami Zayn is in a War Games match, as Roman is facing Karrion Kross for the Universal title. Team Kofi Kingston wins as Team Sami Zayn loses. And Roman also retained his championship. We're going to go ahead and check the divisions now. Right, so Sami Zayn is third in the division now, with Shinsuke Nakamura in 7th. Reigns has been Universal Champion for a very long time, and I know he has. So we're going to go ahead and check how long he's been Universal Champion for. Going here, let's go to roster superstars, go to Roman Reigns here. How long? 841 days as your Universal Champion. And there's a Sami Zayn here against Drew Gulak, and he takes the victory. I think that turned into a rivalry match then. No, please don't tell me it did. It did, I can see the yellow. They're in a rivalry. That's not going to be helpful for what we need to do. Man, Drew Gulak just beat us in our second match in that rivalry. Sami, you need to end this rivalry before the Royal Rumble, otherwise you don't have many chances for it. Look, your best shot is winning the Royal Rumble, but you might not be able to do that. Sami Zayn ends up beating Shanky even though he was in a match with his rival. Sami Zayn in the second match of SmackDown, and he beats Drew Gulak. The Day 1 pay-per-view now in January on Sunday, and Sami Zayn is still facing Drew Gulak in their rivalry. They're probably going to be having a match at Day 1 to end this rivalry once and for all, hopefully. Sami Zayn picks up the victory in that match at the Day 1 pay-per-view. LA Knight versus Sami Zayn on the next SmackDown, and Sami goes into another rivalry, this time with LA Knight. Could Sami potentially get rid of this rivalry soon enough so that he doesn't have to stick in it, as he does beat LA Knight on that SmackDown, but the Royal Rumble is right after this Friday night. And Sami's right here in the second match against LA Knight and takes the dub. It is now Royal Rumble time. Men's Royal Rumble. Sami does not seem to be in it. Let's go ahead and simulate all matches to the news. Drew McIntyre won the Universal Championship, so we need to keep an eye on Drew McIntyre. We're not finding the Royal Rumble winners right now. It's not going to show us the winners of the Royal Rumble match. Does Sami Zayn at least win his match? Yes, he does. He won his match at the Royal Rumble. Could that put an end to that rivalry? Let's see, do we see? Drew Gulak has been cleared by medical staff to compete again. Looks like we injured him. Because we had a rivalry with Drew Gulak and he's only just came back. So I think we had him injured for a bit. Now Karrion Kross and Kofi Kingston in a triple threat match against Sami Zayn, which Sami wins. Great job there by Sami Zayn, and I don't think we're in a rivalry right now, which is perfect for coming up upon the Elimination Chamber match. As we do pick up a victory on SmackDown, but Drew McIntyre is the Universal Champion. So we need to keep our eye on him. He's in a match against Ricochet, and he does win it. We are booked, and we beat Sheamus in a one-on-one match. It is now the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and we are in the Elimination Chamber match for the Universal Championship. This is where we go ahead to watch that match. The two starting men are Big E and Drew McIntyre here.
Chamber match where it's going to be Big E and Drew McIntyre as they are trapped in these confines with Sami Zayn,
Powerbomb by Big E to McIntyre.
And Karrion Kross. And again.
Big E's really bringing the fight to Drew right now.
Clubbing blows. Great counter.
Drew is now finally getting some offense in on Big E.
McIntyre with a great projectile now.
Who's going to be on number 3 in this match?
It's
Sami Zayn.
In a major
He needs to win this Rumble 2, this Elimination Chamber 2.
But there was no water in the pool. What power.
Big E just deadlifted Drew McIntyre and planted him to the floor.
In terms of strategy.
And delivering a handful of punches to the skull of McIntyre. Cover. McIntyre kicks out at 2. And the beast Brock Lesnar comes out. Already looking to make an impact by sprinting down towards Sami. Instantly can throw Sami Zayn into the ring. Brock looks to make an immediate impact here in this Elimination Chamber match. Trying to throw people into the ring, but keeps blocking him. Throws McIntyre into the ring. Brock Lesnar's going crazy. Drew McIntyre is looking to stop that rampage.
The challenger wriggles out at 1. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Drops Brock onto his back.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it
We're
takes.
about to get our next entry, either Karrion Kross or the Tribal Chief on the ring. As Sami Zayn delivers a snap suplex to Big E and goes for the cover 1. Kicked out by a Big E. Stumbled on my words there. And it's Roman Reigns, number 5. And here is Karrion Kross. Cover on Big E and Big E kicks out at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Sami Zayn delivering some punishment to Brock. Brock moves straight up and a suplex to Sami. Sami, you're going to need to kick out here. 1, 2, and Sami Zayn has kicked out. Roman stopping any further punishment being done to Sami. But no one seems to be going after the real Universal Champion. Brock's just put Sami Zayn up. F5 to Sami Zayn. Cover. 2, 3. Sami Zayn has been eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. He's the first person out. As Big E looks to take out the acting Universal Champion. Big ending to Brock Lesnar. Cover. 1, 2, 3. The beast is out. 2. Karrion Kross kicks out. Brock Lesnar has gone straight after Sami Zayn and they're following him through the backstage. The Universal Champion is having an ankle lock applied to him over a pod, but he does get out of the ankle lock as the Universal Champion will stay in this match. Big E getting covered by Reigns, 1, 2, and Big E kicks out. Drew McIntyre being covered now, 1, 2, and a kick out by McIntyre. Karrion Kross is angry, like actually mad. Big E and Reigns just rolling it out on the inside of the ring and dropping his Roman's foot onto the top rope. Still looking to dish out more punishment on Reigns. Drew McIntyre just got up and wasted some of his ability, I think it is. I don't even know what it is. I just call it ability for a signature.
I thought for sure that was it.
He got rid of his signature bar.
Oh, look at the knees. And did you hear the impact of that?
Roman Reigns is dishing out a bunch of punishment on Big E outside of the ring. Pull on cross, one, kick out.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else.
Big E just had a bunch of punishment. He just got destroyed, I can put it that way.
He gets sent down to the
If I
floor.
have to say who's going to win, I think McIntyre's going to make a clutch win. And he's going to keep his Universal title. As if you were just watching, he was going for a Claymore, but he ran out of stamina, which is a bit unfortunate. Roman in the corner getting clattered by Big E. McIntyre looking to do some damage to Reigns now. As he slams Roman onto the mat. Picking him up. What's he going to do here? Slams Reigns straight to the mat. Goes for a cover. One. He let go of the pin.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
What is McIntyre thinking here? Swinging neck breaker.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Drew McIntyre just keeps on picking him up for more and more moves. Claymore to Reigns. Oh no. Roman may be done. 1, 2. Reigns uses resilience as a kick out. Big E is stunned by Karrion Kross here. If Karrion Kross could just hit his signature or his finisher on Big E will be done for. He is going for his finisher right now. Roman is also planted by McIntyre getting manhandled. Big E is probably about to tap out to Karrion Kross as Karrion Kross has hit his finisher. Big E has nowhere to go.
His will to win is simply too strong. There will be no tap out. Just ruthless. Tap out.
Big E has tapped out and is now eliminated from this Elimination Chamber match.
Big E has been eliminated.
Roman looking to come back at McIntyre. McIntyre is now stunned. Karrion Kross just destroyed Roman. Cover on Reigns. He has no resiliency either. 2, 3. Roman Reigns is gone. It's down to the Universal Champion and Karrion Kross. Who will be the Universal Champion now? Took out by Karrion Kross at a count of 2 by McIntyre.
This just might be more than what the
Drew
champ
McIntyre throwing
bargained for.
Karrion Kross into the ring as
Back
Drew
in the ring
McIntyre
now.
does have a Claymore. If he uses it, then Karrion Kross is done.
Muscling up there.
There is no kicking out. One count at 1.
To stay down. Pure
McIntyre is
instinct.
annoyed. He is the Universal Champion to McIntyre, so he needs to defeat Karrion Kross in this match to retain. He does plant Karrion
Producing
Kross onto
consecutive
the
attacks. This is
canvas.
frightening strength here.
As Kross is now using the ropes to get up.
McIntyre gets met with a
Whips
response.
McIntyre over his head outside of the ring. Now finding a way to get back at Drew McIntyre. And now applying his finisher. Just what he did to make Big E tap out. Drew McIntyre has nowhere to go. Will he tap or will he not? He does have resiliency, so he doesn't need to keep doing this. McIntyre fights his way out of Karrion Kross's finisher there.
We're seeing pure
And dishing out a couple of punches to Karrion Kross. Punch to the gut as well. And McIntyre now going for a submission on Karrion Kross to redo the favour to him. Looking to break the arm of Kross. Just tap out and let McIntyre retain. No, Karrion Kross stays in this match.
I guess that's one way to do it.
McIntyre went for something there. I think that might have been his signature. Karrion Kross has just hit his signature on McIntyre. 1, 2, 3. Karrion Kross is your new Universal Champion as McIntyre did not use his resiliency.
Here is your winner, and the
So
new
Karrion Kross is your new Universal Champion. So now we have to keep our eyes on him. Sami Zayn is taking a week off as he did just lose in the Elimination Chamber. He does not appear on this SmackDown. Now is not the time for breaks though, as you only have until the first SmackDown of May, which you need to make an appearance at least to get yourself an opportunity. But he's taken 2 SmackDowns off, and Sami Zayn does not look like he's going to be appearing anytime soon. As there are also no pay-per-views in March anymore. There's no more Fastlane. And he doesn't appear on this SmackDown either. Sami, it's the final SmackDown in March, I'm pretty sure. You need to make an appearance. Sami Zayn is going into the part-time stuff as John Cena does in real life. No, there is another SmackDown in March. But I doubt that Sami Zayn is going to be here. I was right, Sami's not here. We're in April. WrestleMania is getting towards us. Still no signs of Sami Zayn. And earlier he was main eventing WrestleMania is just after this SmackDown, which I'm pretty sure is Sami Zayn's final chance. Still no SmackDown appearance. Will he be booked at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania? Sami Zayn is booked against Big E at not at Elimination Chamber, at WrestleMania, while Kofi Kingston gets a shot at the Universal title. Sami Zayn versus Big E, and Big E beats Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, and Karrion Kross retains. Give Sami until Money in the Bank, so we'll see what happens at Money in the Bank. But for now, he needs to keep making these appearances on SmackDown, as he did just main event SmackDown but lost. One more pay-per-view to win this whole challenge. No appearance at this SmackDown. Sometimes Sami just doesn't appear apparently, even though he's a proper wrestler at the minute. He's not a part-timer, he's a full-time wrestler at the minute, appearing on every SmackDown I think it is. And they did just beat him, and Kevin Owens beat the Usos at WrestleMania for the tag titles. As we have 2 more pay-per-views because of WrestleMania Backlash. So it's just going to be a little bit over a year, but it's just for Sami Zayn, as he didn't really make many appearances. So we're going to get him 2 more pay-per-views hopefully. As he does get a Universal title match, we're going to be watching this because Sami Zayn could win the Universal Championship at the exact 1 year point. This would be the proper exact 1 year point. As this was just after 1 or 2 SmackDowns. So this would basically be exactly 1 year. So, let's get this match started. The match is now underway. And Sami Zayn is now taking on Karrion Kross for that Universal title. Will Sami Zayn be able to win the Universal title? Karrion Kross is being relentless on Sami and showing him no mercy. They need to bring back that No Mercy pay-per-view because that was a good pay-per-view. Cover on Sami Zayn early on in this match, and it's a kick out by Zayn. Sami now looking to grapple Karrion Kross for his first bit of offense in this match. Already going for a cover. Little kick out there by Kross. Sami looking to grapple Karrion Kross again. Whatever that is supposed to be. Sami does take Kross down a bit, but fails to keep him down as he tried to take out the legs or knees of Kross.
It's hard to take Sami Zayn seriously sometimes.
Just
The conspiracy sees the obsessions. Isn't that keeping him from being the best in-ring competitor he can be?
See, Cole, that just
Trying to
shows
grab
you what a
Sami
genius Zayn is.
in the ring
His
while Sami's at
outlandish
ringside. That does not make
his
much
opponents
sense.
into a false sense of
WrestleMania
security.
Backlash is still a pretty big pay-per-view. Finally the sign of I love
The
WWE.
challenger stays in the match with a
Won by
kick
Sami
out.
Zayn.
A little too
It's
soon
not
for that
looking
cover
too
to
good
be
for Sami
effective,
at all.
but he is making a statement.
He's getting manhandled by Karrion Kross. Grapple from behind, rear grapple attack. Planting Sami on his back. Sidewalk Sami to a rope break on the cover.
Kross trying to get into
Torn
his
by
opponent's
Karrion
head.
Kross. just to get into the head of the fans or Sami Zayn. He doesn't mind which one it is.
The challenger's
As
looking
long as he
shaken.
retains his title,
Yeah,
he'll
but
be
he's not
happy.
breathing heavy yet.
Sammy, you need to get more offense in this match. Because you keep on getting the seed, and you need to win this.
Going way up.
Sammy just made a huge mistake getting out of the ring.
From the
He's
top.
carrying cross now.
Oh, he knew what was
Tries to hit
coming.
a double axe handle but misses. Sami Zayn now.
Cross gets
Doubling
drawn in.
Big DDT
on
on
the
the
DDT.
outside. At ringside.
Just
Carrying
like
cross now
that,
reversing on Sami Zayn. Taking him down.
Is he gonna lock this in?
And in the mouth of Zayn.
He's doing a lot of damage
Choking
in the
him.
process.
Sammy tap. No, Sammy
And he's
doesn't
able
tap.
to
He's
fend
fighting
off
his
what
way
must
out.
have been a grueling submission.
A handle of punches to the skull of Cross. I know he needs to get a ton of offense in after the beginning of this match. It didn't start too well for him, but he's starting to do quite a lot of damage
And
to
now
Cross.
thrown back into the ring.
Sami Zayn needs to get back into the
Count,
ring.
he's
There's
gotta
no
get
time
back
for this,
in.
Sami. There is no time for this. You need to get in the ring. Sami Zayn now is in the ring.
Beats the count.
Seemed like a count out to me, guys.
As he hits his signature and carrying Cross in the middle of the ring. Two, kick out by Cross.
Never a good time for that to
Sammy is
happen.
getting
There was
better and
barely
better
any
chances
room
now.
between the official's hand and the mat on that near fall.
As he's looking to dish out so much punishment. Big boot to the face of carrying Cross into the cover. He put it to rope breaking for Sammy's finisher. Sami Zayn almost had the Universal title in his hands. I cannot believe that.
He's heading up top.
Sammy could have been the new Universal Champion, but onto the top turnbuckle, looking down at Cross. And it's a big cross body attempt, but carrying Cross moves all the way.
Landing
As he
ringside.
now throws Sami Zayn into the ring apron. Now taunting Sami Zayn, who's on the outside at ringside.
Amusement in all of this.
Sami is being camped as he goes into the ring, but gets caught by Karrion Kross. Big boot to the
The
face.
challenger is not in a great place.
At this
Karrion
stage of the
Kross
match,
onto
they
perform
are
a
clearly
submission. Oh
starting
no,
to feel
not
the
a
effects
submission.
of this back and forth.
Relentless punches, countless of them, to the face of Sami Zayn.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Big boot to the face there. Sami does reverse.
Saw that coming.
His signature by Karrion Kross there.
Sami is looking to the crowd for
You're no
some
longer part of the bloodline, Sami. You betrayed Roman at Royal Rumble, remember? This is bad for you, Sami. Karrion Kross has got big super claw. Two. Sami gets the shoulder at 2
I
and
didn't
a
think we'd see a
half.
kick out there.
This isn't looking good for Sami anymore.
Crosses upon
Sami,
his
no.
right, about to
Sami
go
Zayn
back to
is
worse.
in the
Fade to
finisher
black in the cross
of
jacket.
Karrion
An
Kross.
extreme
Will he
amount of
tap like he
pressure
did in
in
the...
this submission
He
hold.
did.
There is
No, he
no
didn't.
doubt
Will
surrender
he
is
tap?
imminent.
He wins with a devastating submission.
Sami Zayn taps out to Karrion Kross at this pay-per-view, losing the match. Let's just see what happens by
Here is your winner,
Money in the Bank.
and still WWE Universe.
Still our WWE Universal Champion, Karrion Kross. Unfortunate, that's 2 title match losses for Sami, as he lost that one-on-one and he lost the Elimination Chamber match too. Sami put up a good as his opponent would have been way further out, and that would have probably gotten him the win too. Well, let's just go ahead and see what happens at Money in the Bank now, because that's the only other chance Sami Zayn has to win the title, as he faces Jinder Mahal on SmackDown and does take a victory, but now he's in a rivalry, which means this rivalry will probably end at Money in the Bank. Once again, Jinder Mahal loses to Sami Zayn, as I'm pretty sure Mahal is a 77 overall, but we have Hell in a Cell first. I keep forgetting about all these pay-per-views being before. Will Sami end this rivalry very quick after just 3 SmackDowns and 1 pay-per-view? Sami Zayn does win on pay-per-view. That might mean the end of that rivalry at Hell in a Cell. Shanky was even in the corner of Jinder Mahal. nothing good that can happen there. So we're just gonna go ahead and skip over to Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn's in the match, but he loses as Drew McIntyre takes the Money in the Bank briefcase. Sami Zayn, that is the end of your challenge. You have officially not won the Universal Championship in 1 year and about 2 or 3 months actually. I gave you about 3 extra months, which I shouldn't have done. But it was just because of your lack of appearances, and you still failed even with the extra time. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed that video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, as I'm going for 200 subscribers by June. And we have like 168, so we're about 32 subscribers away, and it would be a huge milestone for me. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you